Yes, second cousins. The Magic defeat the Atlanta Hawks 119-112, led by Paolo Banchero with 33, 10, and 4, and clinch the Southeast Division. Going into this game, Jay, man, I was talking to the lady, and she was asking me what I'm doing tonight. What are my plans? I'm like, baby, I'm watching this game. This is the most important game of the Magic season. And we can say that at different points throughout the year, but now with only a few left and 2 against the Hawks who are in the play-in hunt with us, I think this was definitively the most important game of the year, and it's great to see the Magic come out on top on this one.
Yeah, man. The energy was fire. I had no plans except to watch this game. My kind of debate was to try to figure out if I was going to go or not. But to be honest, man, seasonal allergies kind of sounded a little funny or whatnot, but I kind of just decided to stay home and watch it. And I'm glad I did. Watch it comfortably. It was a great game.
Yeah, again, Paolo with a big one. At the first half, like, I think he had 22 in the first half. I'll double check that in a second. But I thought, oh shit, is he gonna like try to go for another 50 burger? Because he had it all kind of working.
Was going to, man.
Yeah,
that first quarter,
yes,
like, set the tone, and I was like, dude, if he keeps this up, this is gonna be the game. He's trying to make that statement game on the most important night, So
yeah, still an amazing game. I mean, he had it working both sides of the hoop. There was one where he was in transition. He is just so deadly in space. He's just so big and so mobile. He did like a fake cross on Dyson Daniels, then put him in the spin cycle, took contact, went up with the left, super soft. I think he got the and one, the hoop and the harm. He didn't have a great night from the line. He probably wants a few of those back. But still a fantastic night from him. And Franz, also a solid night, 22, 6 and 6. Pretty good efficiency, 8 of 20 from the field. Those two guys, they were cooking early after a slow start. We had 2 turnovers. The Hawks hit 2 threes. I'm thinking, oh shit, this could be a long night. But then we steadied the ship. Both Franz and Paolo looked good early on, and I wrote down the question. Franz and Paolo both doing things early. Who else will step up? We need someone else to step up. We always do. And who was it, Jay? Did you bet on Wendell Carter Jr. tonight? Because this was the night.
I sure did.
Oh!
I sure did, boy. Because you know what? Again,
even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Dude, that's actually a good little like statement. But listen, if I bet on him getting the over so many times and he doesn't get it,
right?
He's bound to get it at some point.
Yeah.
And that point was tonight, baby. Let's go.
Wendell with 17 points, 9 boards, 6 steals. 6 steals, 3 blocks. He was doing big man shit tonight. And, the Hawks got some length, certainly. Okongwu was doing his best freaking Kevin Durant performance. What did he end with? He ended with 30 points, I believe. Yeah, 30 points, 14 boards. Onyeka Okongwu tried to just put on his best Kevin Durant performance. He was cooking. But, Wendell Carter Jr. doing things against a team with some bodies. Like, they got Mo Gay, which, again, that would have been a tough middle school name to go through in the States. Muhammad Gay. Mo Gay. Not quite Frank's Gay Services, but he's up there.
Like Chuma Okiki, I want to know if that's how you actually say it. It might be like, Gueye.
Perhaps. But that's what David Steele said. He said he checked the pronunciation, and it's pronounced Gay. Which is, I stand by it. That's fantastic for him. Atlanta Hawks fans, they must be pulling their hair out. That was a stat. I think they're 26th in the league in turnovers per game. They had 18 tonight for 20 points. Like, damn. That is tough to overcome.
Yeah. personally, I think just to go back a little bit, backtrack one of the things
Yeah.
that you said, because I have made a point of this before. I'm going to continue to make this point. Paulo and Franz are going to do their thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
We need one or two players to do their thing. If we get one or two players to get at least 15 points and up and a couple of other other stat fillers,
Yeah.
we will win those games. I truthfully think that's like our recipe. That's kind of like where we're at. And tonight it was Wendell and
Mm.
KCP. Both of them
KCP.
have been showing up, dude. So I will go back to the Hawks talk for here real quick, but I
Yeah.
do want to get back to the Magic talk
Of
about these
course.
guys who assisted our guys.
Yeah, let's do it.
Um, Okongwu, woo, woo, woo. He's pretty good, man. I like that guy. I wish we could pick him up. Trey Young, man, I'm upset at you, bro. You walked off the court like a little bitch, and you didn't be a good sportsman to your teammates, your future teammates, that is.
Oh no, dude. No. No. That's a
No?
pipe dream of many second cousins out there. I just don't think it's realistic. I mean, he's a veteran max player. I don't know how that would work within the salary cap. You'd have to like jettison almost every other contract you have. I mean, there's some guys I'm sure we wouldn't mind getting rid of, but then when it gets time to extend Paulo, which is coming this summer, and then other
Yeah.
guys that you might want to have or to bring in to bolster the bench, I think it would just be
Okay.
really
So
difficult.
Kyle's
And
so
also,
Kyle's not a fan.
I'm
All
not a
right,
fan. I mean,
noted.
I love that he stretches the floor all the way to the freaking logo. But like I said, Hawks 26th in the league in terms of turnovers. That is in large part to Trey Young. He does lead the league in assists per game, but I believe he's also top 3, top 5 in turnovers per game.
Oh
So
wow.
that
Is that
could,
something?
I don't know. He got a buzzer tonight.
We'll find out.
That David Steele is this anything was pretty bad tonight. Poor guy.
Yeah. Terrence Mann,
Hmm.
dude, I hate you.
Oh,
Like, you suck.
wow.
All around, bro.
What?
Yeah. I hope you see this. I hope. Yeah, bro. 29 minutes, 0
Oof.
points.
Yeah. Oof.
Like,
Oof.
yeah. If I was a Hawks fan, that's what I'd be mad about. He out here trying to pick. Listen. If Terrence Mann wasn't there, my most hated guy on this team would have obviously been Georges Niang.
Oh yeah.
Um,
That's easy.
we was talking a little smack to him. I think Franz was talking a little bit to him, but
Yep.
he's irrelevant right now. Terrence Mann was out there. I thought him and Wendell were gonna swing at each other, and I was kind of hoping for it, right? But Wendell was having a good night, but so that's the only downfall that I was. But dude, he's so dirty, bro. Listen. I'm gonna tell you. This is the funny part is I'm gonna tell you what my thought process it was during the game. I'm watching this guy. I'm like, dude, this guy's so dirty, bro. I want to tweet about him, but I want to find a picture of him without a headband, and I can't find it anywhere
Mm.
because that hairline is
He's hiding something.
non-existent.
Oh, it's way back. It's way
I
back, like in the '60s. It's way back there.
All right, man. Enough of the
Okay,
Hawks
no
talk.
more Hawks
What's
talk.
up
I'm
with
sure
our
there's
boys, man? Wendell
yeah.
Carter, dude. Listen, we've been harping about him all year, right? Unfortunately, for you just became available for trade the other day. That timeline is now broken, so he can get traded at any point now. You waited too long to show up, bro. That's just kind of like my feel on it. Hey, thanks for helping our guys out, but I still think he's going to be gone in the off season. KCP, a lot of talk was happening about KCP showing up in the playoffs. They're like, yeah, that's his thing. He sucks all season and then he does good in the playoffs. I need 15 from you every game from here on out.
Mm-hmm.
Corey Joseph, he's our main guy. How do you feel about this
Our main
rotation
guy.
that Mose has
Our
been
main
going
guy.
on? He's our main PG at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? That Corey Joseph aged 5,000. How old is he? He's like 52 now. He's
Nah,
still
he's not that old,
no,
man.
no. He's probably my age, dude. He's probably like
He's
36,
not Uncle
37.
he's not Uncle Joe old, you know.
No, he's I mean, he's given us what we need, right? Just a steadying hand at the point.
Facts.
Getting 26 minutes tonight. He had a late bucket, which was really nice. 8 points. Only 1 assist, but he's kind of making the right play. Anthony Black didn't really have his game tonight. Three of 7 from the floor.
I feel like he did what he
8
needed
points.
to do.
He did. But I'm always kind of expecting him when I wrote down that question, Paulo and Franz, who's going to be the third guy. I'm always kind of penciling in Anthony Black and then seeing if anyone else wants to step up. But not tonight. Like you said, Wendell Carter Jr., got to give the man his flowers. He was doing his big man shit. But Kentavious Caldwell-Pope finally looking like the guy that we signed in the offseason.
Sure.
He gets 15 points, 3 boards, 2 assists, 3 steals. I mean, he was a menace on the defensive side. He was causing all types of consternation for the Atlanta Hawks and really was a big part of that 18 turnovers. Even though it only credited him for 3 steals, it felt like he was all over the place on the defensive side of the ball. And don't look now, but in his last 5, he's 15 of 23 from beyond the arc, 65% from 3. He went, 3 of 6 tonight. So that's what we want to see, and as you just said, that's what we're kind of hoping for from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, a guy that other defenses have to respect out at the three-point line, because it did get a little worrisome to me in the fourth when the Hawks just kind of started sitting back a little bit more in their defense, and we were just playing around with the ball along the perimeter, weren't really getting any interior offense going, nothing to the paint. And I thought for a moment, are they going to come back? We did get the buckets we need. We moved the ball. We got the assists. But Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, finally looking like the dude that we signed, Jay.
Yeah, I'm super pumped to see these next few games. Just kind of like, if we continue to play like this, again, we're going to the finals, baby. Let's get it.
He's calling it, speaking
man,
into existence.
You mentioned, penciling in AB to kind of be like that third guy to make an impact.
Right.
I'm big on AB. He's not there for me yet, in the sense that, like, I'm not handing him that responsibility, right? Fortunately for AB,
Too soon for it?
Well, fortunately for AB, we do have other players that, in my opinion, right, whether they actually fulfill that, day in and day out is a conversation that we have on these recaps. But personally, for what we are for where we are holding, like Wendell Carter, KCP, and even a guy like Jonathan Isaac, those are the guys that I'm expecting, right? Whether they do it or not is a different conversation, but those are the guys that I'm expecting to come in and make the impact. They should be doing this day in, day out. So obviously when they don't, that's what's like extremely frustrating, right? Overall, obviously we have the dubs, so I don't have really a lot of bad things to talk about. Probably the only thing that really, really stuck out to me, and it really, really irks me, is our big guys seem to forget that they're big, bro. Like that is really, really annoying. Jonathan Isaac was being covered by people that he's got like a foot and a half like reach on, and he's like hesitating to pull up and like, put back layup or whatever. And when he does do it, he misses. It's like, bro,
it's frustrating.
It's extremely frustrating because you got the size, bro.
Yeah, I'm not sure. J.I., man, I'm really rooting for him. I know I've given him some shit on this show at various times, but man, I would really love for him to get back to his old self, because if he can even get close to that, that's a serious X factor for this team. And I want to see him
100%.
putting back jams, like slamming the ball hard. But like you said, man, he had some flashes early in the game, and I'm thinking, because he got some offensive boards, I'm like, ooh, all right, this is what we kind of want to see. But then, like you said, he puts the ball on the ground and gives the guards a chance to get in there with their hands. It's just like, just go back up, big man. Like, just be big, get the board, go right back up. You don't need to put it on the ground. He got himself into trouble a few times so the ball got stripped and made a nice play into a turnover. So still frustrating play from Jonathan Isaac. I'm hoping at least that he can continue to play decently here, go into the offseason healthy, and have a healthy offseason again this year to get things right. I do have a bone to pick, though, Jay. And this is not with the men on the floor. This is with, again, I don't know if it's the marketing team. I don't know who's in charge of this, man. And maybe this one's a little less on them. But this is Fan Appreciation Night, right? It's the last game of the season, I guess, every year. But Fan Appreciation Night, where they're doing all these giveaways and this fan recognition shit, is coming up tomorrow night against the Celtics. The fucking Celtics. So we had the Dwight Howard retirement and bobblehead night against the Lakers.
Why couldn't you do it then?
We had last year's bobblehead giveaway, I think, against the Warriors, like you reminded me. We have Fan Appreciation Night against the Celtics. Like, is everyone tone deaf in the management office? Because these are the most expensive tickets, and these are the games that Magic fans are at least. And these are the games you're choosing to do these giveaways, to do the Fan Appreciation Night. Maybe you're going to say, well, Kyle, every last game of the season is Fan Appreciation Night. I don't give a shit. Make it tonight instead. It's arbitrary. Make it tonight when there's not going to be as many Hawks fans as there will be Celtics fans. And you know what? I don't blame Magic season ticket holders.
I don't know. Here's a thought.
Yeah.
Make it tonight, where tonight was one of the most important games of the season, where you could probably entice your fucking fans to show up to the game.
What a crazy idea, Jay. Oh my gosh. Getting fans at a game where you need fans in the building. Ridiculous, insane, man. Bro. Ridiculous. And I forgot the point that I was making before. What was I saying about this?
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. That was valid. No, I'm glad I got you upset.
Because we're talking about how disconnected this damn office is, right?
Yes, the management.
Can't help but talk about this since you went there. You guys are gonna fire the fucking announcer that all Magic fans and their families know. What's going on, man?
Yeah.
What is going on?
I want to pull back the curtain on that. That is crazy. And I don't blame, and I remember the point I was going to make about like getting Magic fans in the building. And it does suck to have a majority Celtics fans or even half and half Celtics fans in the game tomorrow night. But I also don't blame Magic season ticket holders who are trying to recoup a little bit of their funds by jacking up the price and selling it to a retiree who's down here from Boston who has all the retirement money and is just looking to spend it. Like, if you can make a few $100 on your tickets to compensate you for the expensive season tickets that we have to buy, and the Orlando Magic have not been a great product this year, I don't blame you. Maybe if it's a different season and we're neck and neck with the Celtics, then yeah, I'm going to get on you. Don't sell your tickets that year. But this year, man, it's going to be probably 50-50 in there tomorrow night, and that's Fan Appreciation Night. You can shove it with that Orlando Magic management. I don't know what's going on, man.
Shove it. Did you see the broadcast they showed? Like, I forgot why they were even showing like Anthony Parker, but I was just like, why are you guys showing these guys? Like, we don't want to see these guys right now. They're obviously disconnected from us. Like,
yeah, I don't.
Are you guys gonna fire them like you did? Are you guys gonna fire them like they did the Denver Nuggets guys?
Michael Malone.
If not, then we don't want to see them.
Yeah, I forget the other guy's name. That was surprising, man. And it'll be interesting. Like, I don't think that Jamal Mosley is on the hot seat here this year. I think that he's fine moving to this offseason and the next season. But there have been a lot of questions about him this year, starting off so hot and then having some rough patches, even with the injuries. It would be nice to see one of these veteran coaches to end up on the staff. I don't think they're going to usurp him as the head coach, but can we get one of these guys who's a good offensive coordinator? Taylor Jenkins just fired from the Grizzlies. Michael Malone just fired from the Nuggets. these guys are established. It'd be cool to have one of them on our bench if they don't land another head coaching gig this year and they're down to play with the Orlando Magic, who are a kind of a rising star team.
Yeah. Now I was gonna say, you said Mosley's not on the hot seat, but I don't know, man. He was, that hot seat all of a sudden becomes hotter when Michael Malone becomes available.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And I think there's probably going to be a bunch of other guys out there that are available. Like, Budenholzer's probably gone in Phoenix. If the Bucks don't do something, Doc Rivers is probably gone in Milwaukee. So there's going to be a lot of really talented veteran championship coaches kind of out on the market. It'll be interesting to see the faith in this front office with Coach Mosley. I think I still have faith in him. I still have faith in him. I'd like for a veteran to come on the bench as an assistant or an associate head coach, and just give him a little bit more support and guidance there. But man,
get Jesse out of here.
Oh no, dude, I love my merman. He's my sexy merman, the mermaids. That we can't get Jesse. We need him and his stone takes. He always sounds like he's stoned. I'm always stoned, but he sounds like he's always stoned. Hey guys, we just need to, we're gonna get into the paint and But I want to go back where I let off. Man, it's crazy that Paolo Banchero drops 33. It's just like a casual night. We talked about him for maybe like 2 seconds. This guy is a star. He's asserting himself really since maybe 10 games after he came back. He was a little rocky, but since then, I mean, he's putting up 30 burgers like it's nothing. It's awesome that he is here, and we got to make some moves as we continue to move forward with this team to put him and Franz in the best positions possible to succeed, because this dude is a problem.
Yeah, it's honestly insane to think that injury possibly cost him like an All-NBA season. Like,
yeah,
because he would be in a total different conversation, man. But I think I heard it in one of the interviews. I heard somebody talking to Coach Mose, and he was like, yo, this future MVP candidate. And guess what? We here for it, bro. Let's get it.
Let's get it, baby. We win the Southeast Division, which could be big as it's a tiebreaker with the Hawks. Let's see how these last few games play out. We play the Hawks one more time, I think, on Sunday. That's going to be a big one. Hopefully I'll see you soon. I'm going down to Mexico City, though, so I don't know if I'll be on these recaps. But, Jay, you can Peach, maybe do something. Let these people know. Second Cousins, I'll see you next time. Jay.